My name is Ray Schmidt. I'm from Schmidt Outfitters. I'm going to tie a fly today called an RB Special, which is our #1 smallmouth bass fly. It's a bait fish imitation. We're going to start out with a Dairiki hook number 810. This is a size 4. Straight shank, ring eye, drop point hook, chemically sharpened and microbarb. Very good hook. And so we're going to dress the hook. I'm using GSP 100 as the thread. GSP stands for gel spun polyester. Very strong, lays very flat. You can use very substantial strength on the thread. The first material we're going to add is a cactus chenille in a bright red to build a flare bump, and so the materials will flare, and it also adds the red color in what may resemble a flared gill or a spooked fish that sometimes predator fish key in on. So we're going to build that bump by doing a pyramid style. The material we're going to use to build the body is extra select craft fur. So we're going to turn this hook upside down and we're going to put the belly in. We use a white belly on this fly. So that's the first thing we're going to tie in, is this white belly. I like to go over the material at least twice, sometimes 3 times, which locks it into place before you trim it. And we'll just trim that out. Now we can rotate the fly back to begin the process of building the top and the sides to this particular fly. Again, we'll start with this olive colored craft fur. This is a very suggestive pattern. We're going to start with one piece right on the top.
Why don't we hold while those people get it?
So we attach the first batch of material to come right down the back of the fly, and then because of the sparseness of this particular material and building of the fly, we need to add 2 more sections of the craft fur. You just roll the fly sideways and we're going to lay it right there. And the same to the other side. Take a look at it and see what we think. It's sparse enough, heavy enough. I think I'm going to add 1 more section of material. A little denser. I like that. Now we're going to trim all of this material away from around the eye of the fly. And we're going to cover our tracks here a little bit cosmetically. We'll just build a head with this GSP thread. Now we're going to add some flash. This is Fire Tiger Flashaboo. Very flashy material. We won't need much. Flashaboo is very slippery, so we tie that in by first making a loop around the thread, and then we can lock that material in with a single turn if we wish, but we're going to continue to build the head of this fly so it looks good cosmetically. We'll just trim that to match the length of the body fibers, and we'll whip finish. Four or five whips with a whip finisher. So the last thing we're going to do on this fly pattern is we're going to add this big eye. Bait fish, whether it be freshwater or saltwater, predator fish will key in on the eye of the fish as a place to attack from. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put this flexible material called Exoflex. It's made specifically for putting a coating over top of a fly head like that. You can see how thick it is and how it floats onto that. We're going to go right over the eye, because those eyes will get torn up if you don't coat them and get them completely protected. And this also adds durability and weight to the fly so that it swims very erratically in an up and down kind of an undulating motion. And that's basically how that fly is done. It's a very simple fly, but a very effective fly.